In this video, we will explore the Islamic understanding of God. As with all religions, there are a range of different perspectives about God, but we will look at some common Muslim thoughts. Muslims believe in one God. The word for God in Arabic is Allah. In Islam, the idea of God is expressed in the concept of Tawheed. This is the oneness of God, that there is only one God. This God is omniscient, omnipotent, and eternal. The Shahada, the Muslim statement of faith, and one of the 5 pillars of Islam, states, "There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger." Muhammad is a prophet sent by God, and is not God. God has sent prophets or messengers, including Abraham, Moses, and Jesus, and Muhammad is the last of these prophets. In Islam, there is only one God. Each of the Quran chapters begins, "In the name of God, the Merciful, the Compassionate." One of the most commonly quoted surahs, that is, a chapter of the Quran, says, "He is Allah, the One and Only, Allah, the Eternal, Absolute. None is born of him, nor is he born, and there is none like him." There are many different names used to describe Allah in the Quran and the Hadith, the sayings of Muhammad. These are sometimes called the 99 names of Allah, although more than 99 names can be found if you look hard enough. These describe the attributes of God. However, God cannot be adequately described by these names. For Muslims, they exist to help humans know God, and these names can be used in prayer to develop awareness of God. Some examples of these names are on your screen. You will notice that Creator is one of the Muslim names for God. Muslims believe that God created the world and that God transcends the world. However, the Quran teaches that God is also close to humanity. It says, "God is closer to humans than the vein in your neck." Another name on your screen is the Judge. Muslims believe that God will judge them based upon their actions, but that God is also merciful, and that God will forgive sins. God is not depicted in imagery in Islam, and God cannot be given human form. You can see the word Allah in Arabic on your screen. Writing and calligraphy is an important form of artistic expression in Islam, following the belief that words can be used to help humans get to know God without depicting God in images. You will often see mosques decorated with calligraphy rather than imagery. You will see many examples if you search for mosque calligraphy. The Quran teaches that God does not make mistakes and does not forget anything in Surah 20. It also teaches that God has power over all things and only performs godly acts. Muslims believe they should act in accordance with how God wants them to act, and God will judge them based upon these actions. God created all things and is beyond all things. God is omniscient, omnipresent, and eternal.